Trainers, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video. Today I have a very special free-to-play friendly Arcanine deck. This deck is especially powerful if you chose the Charizard starter pack and you already have a free Arcanine EX. For that reason, I'm only running one Arcanine EX in this deck with one rare Arcanine. I think this deck benefits pretty well from another Arcanine EX, but to that avail, I'm running a 2-2-ish line Growlithe Arcanine, 2-2 line Ponyta, Rapidash. Oh my gosh, clicking on the card. Too far-fetched. I really like this card. I think it's really strong, especially in the beginning play. 2 X speed, 2 Pokeball, 1 red card, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Giovanni, and 2 Sabrina. If you wanted to, you could definitely pull out the red card in the Giovanni and toss in a bit of extra firepower in here, pun intended. But this is how I managed to whip it up on the cheaper end overall with cards everyone's going to have. So with that, we are going to get into a match. Still selecting beginner, because I find it kind of hard with the trading card player setting to find someone. Like earlier today, I was playing the same person like 10 times in a row. They were using the same deck, which is not super fun to me, but yeah, I'm also not, yeah. All right, level 15, beginner. I think mine says collect cute cards, which is true. That is mostly what I'm trying to do here. I'm confident of flipping heads. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not a Charizard deck. All right, turn 1, strong Ponyta action. I think I'm going first. I wanted to go segundo. Ooh, a Mewtwo deck. Okay. I'm gonna red card them for sure on this first turn because I like them having 1 less card for options overall just in the mix. If they have 4 cards, if they have more than 3 cards, frankly, I feel like it's appropriate to red card. I don't run that a ton, but I do find the disrupt pretty decent in this deck. Deck speed's also really nice because almost everything is like 1 retreat cost, so you're pretty much always retreating for free, which is really cool. Looks like I gave them a Pokeball. This is probably a Mewtwo deck. Pretty much the rolled swipes. Could be a Gengar. There it is. There's some Mewtwo. I feel like everyone has this character or this immersive art. People are probably resetting for it, which is smart. I mean, makes sense. Ooh, here's our Arcanine. Okay, let's just go for Rapidash here and attach for turn on that. Hit it with Fire Main. Easy 40, turn 3. They're gonna need to attach and retreat to get that Mewtwo in. I hope I can draw Professor's Research or another basic card here. Growlithe would be perfect. Looks like maybe I red carded them into a better hand, which is never cool. Another Pokeball. Hopefully it's not something useful. Another Rolts would be pretty cool. Ooh, they have a Kirlia. I hope they retreat it. That is a crazy play. Hope you guys are learning from these too. Again, I don't feel like I'm the best like player in the world. I mostly play for fun. I don't like to make a lot of different types of decks. I think that's the most fun for me. But okay, there's the concede. But to put Kirlia in the active spot there is a huge throw. It's one thing to not promote the Mewtwo if you don't want to take damage on it and, you know, go ahead and sack 1 prize point. Sure, whatever. I get that. But to just the guaranteed knockout, terrible. I'm going to get another game in here just because I didn't really feel like that showed off much of the deck. You do get the idea though. The Rapidash is kind of the main early engine. You want to get it online quick, you know, deal a little bit of poke damage and then finish it off with an Arcanine at the end. I'm going first. I prefer to go second with this deck because I have cards that can attack with 1 energy. Solid start again with our Ponyta. Pretty much the bread and butter here. Again, easy upgrade with the second Arcanine EX. Ooh, a Moltres EX. This is a harder matchup for me for sure, especially with them going first. They can accelerate energy potentially on their board and get really ahead. Let's take a look what they play. Hopefully, maybe it's a total dud. They don't have anything for their bench. Just kidding. They're definitely gonna have something. Maybe they'll flip all tails. I pray your opponents flip only tails. You all. That is my blessing to you. Oh, this Charmander card is so good. I love these illustration cards. Wow. Kangaskhan. Okay. I like a Kangaskhan in the mix. Tails. 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 Flip 3 coins though. Pretty likely to get 1 heads. Flip. 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 Oh, there's 1 tail. 2 tails. No. Only 1 though. I'll take it. Put it on Charmander. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't go ahead and put it on Kangaskhan. Ooh, there's Arcanine already. Okay, very cool. Go ahead and Arcanine. Go ahead and get our Rapidash online. Professor's Research here. Another Rapidash. Sabrina. Ooh, I love an early Sabrina. Sabrina is definitely something I think for newer folks, especially free-to-play folks, you should try and wonder pick. I don't love the Mewtwo pack that much. It's hard to get everything you need for the decks in that pack. I think the Pikachu packs and Charizard packs are quite a bit stronger. The Pikachu pack particularly, I think is a solid choice because Zapdos EX I find to be really strong as well as Pikachu. And you don't need a ton of other supporters for that. And the ones you do are in the pack already. Tails. Come on, 2 more tails. Oof. They've had some pretty good luck. They're going to put on the Charmeleon. Okay. They are ramped up to do 200 damage whenever they feel like, which is not super cool. They'll be able to retreat and deal 200. I think I'm just going to play this by ear. I definitely don't want to force anything up right now, especially not the Charmeleon. Want them to at least have to waste energy on it. 120, I think the Charizard's at 160, if that's right. I'll promote the Farfetch next turn, attach 1, hit it for 1, and disrupt. That's okay. I had a big hand too, but nothing in there was too meaningful. My board's pretty good. Got another Sabrina, got an Arcanine, got a Pokeball. Okay. Pretty solid here. Maybe they don't have a Charizard. Oh, and they conceded. Okay, they must have not had a Charizard. I'm a little surprised they conceded there. I think they definitely could have kept going. But yeah, this is pretty much the bread and butter of this deck. 2 concede matches, but you can see kind of the idea. Get Rapidash online really quick with the 1 energy. Hopefully you go second and then load up your Arcanine in the back. I think something else that you can maybe consider running, let's take a moment to talk about it. If you, for fire decks as well, is, edit Vulpix Ninetales. Vulpix is, you know, pretty weak, but Tail Whip is interesting. The defending Pokemon can't attack next turn, so you can stall, turn off that. And then Ninetales is 2 energy for 90, discard 1. So as long as you're like loading 1 onto it, it's, you know, really solid. And really easy upgrades into the fire decks are things like Moltres EX, which I only have the alternate art, which we just saw play out, or the full art. Moltres EX down here, which has Inferno Dance and Heat Blast. Inferno Dance is a way to accelerate the energy, and definitely a big add-in to most fire decks, and I think super useful overall. And that'll do it for this Pokemon TCG Pocket video. If you guys enjoyed this deck profile, especially free-to-play players, I love making free-to-play content, and very few of you are subscribed to the channel. Subscribing and liking the video helps me out a ton, especially as a smaller and more new creator.